here at an open mic, y'all, where it's all about community, and this is how we grow our young ones, okay?
Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of What's Up, Doc. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please share. Please invite others. We're excited about what's happening at the Doc Bookshop. And this is why we do What's Up, Doc. What's Up, Doc is all about sharing things that are happening here at the Doc Bookstore or Bookshop in Fort Worth, Texas. For those who don't know, the Doc Bookshop is an indie bookstore. We're located on east side of Fort Worth, been around for about 15 years. And we have a lot going on, and we just want to share some of the wonderful things happening here at the bookstore and in the community. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited about today's show because we're going to be talking about the DFW Literary Soul Fest that's coming up this Saturday. Actually, it's all day. It's from 11 to 7. And then we're going to also be talking about the Sister Sunday. So those are the two main things that we're going to be talking about on today that's happening here at the Doc Bookshop. But before I go any further, though, I just want to take a minute and a moment out to thank my super producer, 720, for just being patient with me on today. We had a little rough start, but I appreciate his patience. And so thank you for working with me. And I'm excited because we also had the wonderful opportunity to do okay. First I want to talk about Ross Gay event, right? So the Ross Gay event was it was wonderful. It was just a great success. We were excited to be there, and we were booksellers at the event. And so shout out to Jason Myers and the Trinity Episcopal Church team. Also to the senior pastor, we thank you for the opportunity for allowing the Doc Bookshop to just come and sell Ross Gay books and also Amy Inn's book. We really enjoyed the evening. It was a wonderful evening, and we're gonna put up some pictures from that evening so y'all kind of see Ross Gay, and there he is with Mother, and then he's with me and Danya, and it was a very well attended event, even though it was rainy. The weather wasn't all that, but it was a great turnout there. And there's Jason with his daughter, and you can see Amy in the background. She's signing books, and there's Danya, and so we just had a great time on last Thursday. So shout out to Trinity Episcopal Church. Shout out to Ross Gay. Shout out to Amy Inn. We appreciate you all so very much. And here's Amy's book. We got some signed copies in the store. World of Wonders by Amy Inn. And actually, I get tongue-tied when I try to say the name. Nezukumatil. I'm getting better. With it. So World of Wonders, Amy's book. We got some signed copies in. It was beautiful poetry. Y'all love that book. She deals with nature, and she ties in. She just appreciates nature, and she just puts such poetic words with it. It was great listening to her. And then, of course, this is Ross Gay, latest book, The Book of More Delights. He was phenomenal. We had a wonderful time with him. It was just a great event. So for those who attended, I know you enjoyed. And again, thank you for the opportunity, Jason and Trinity Episcopal Church. All right, so I want to move on to things happening this week. And we're going to have some special guests to join us, hopefully. I don't know. If not, I have a real special guest for you later on. Okay. But y'all know every Tuesday, is open mic night here at the Doc Bookshop. Tuesday, 7:30. You know, that automatically Doc Bookshop should pop in your mind, and Doc Open Mic should pop in your mind. We do that every Tuesday. We have our artists show. I mean, comedians, musicians, poets. Whatever gift you have, come and share with us at our open mic at 7:30. And Trey, we love Trey. Trey is going to be hosting on tomorrow night, so you don't want to miss it. Come out. In fact, November we got a phenomenal lineup of hosts. We got Eli. He's going to be on the third Tuesday, and then of course our beloved Froze will be here on the fourth Tuesday. So shout out to our hosts. We appreciate them. They do their thing every week. So yeah, and also 7:30. We were gonna make it 7, but I think 7:20. We're just gonna stick with 7:30. So from 7:30 to 8 is gonna be the DJ hour. Okay. So 7:30 to 8 is really like the DJ hour, and then 8 o'clock we're gonna kick off with the poetry. I think that's how we'll do it. We was gonna change it 7, but that's just too much changing. But he will be playing music at 7 too, right? If we don't have nothing going on. So 7 to, we'll figure it out. Just get here. Get here. Whenever you can, get here and enjoy 7:20. He's going to be on the 1s and 2s. Okay. And then on Wednesday, I wish they could call in and talk more about CASA. But we're going to have an event here, and I'm going to get to my screen. Oh my, there it is. Okay. Yes, CASA of Tarrant County. And CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. And so CASA advocates serve abused and neglected children. And so they're going to be here on Thursday to talk about becoming a CASA advocate. And so I really want you all to come out and learn more about being a CASA advocate. And it's in partnership with Dream Performance, our next door neighbors. So they're going to both be here to talk about that and be an advocate for children. So mark your calendars. They'll be here this Thursday at 6 o'clock, from 6 to 7 on the 16th, November 16th. They'll be here from 6 to 7. So yeah, we got that going on with CASA. And oh my goodness, my Mac is about to die. I got 5%. Oh my goodness, I got 5% on my computer. Okay, I'm going to trust you on this. And I don't trust very well, people. I don't. And I got my phone. Yeah, I'm panicking because my computer I got 5%. Don't panic. Okay, super producer said keep it moving. Okay. Okay. So Sister Sunday. Y'all, okay, the sisters will be here in the house this Sunday at 2 o'clock. From 2 to 5 is Sister Sunday. And I'm excited about this Sister Sunday because we have a special group that's also going to be here. Black moms will be here in the house, and they're going to be talking about sewing and just different things. And also for Sister Sunday, she wants me to talk a little bit about Kwanzaa, because next month is December, and so that's Kwanzaa season, part of the holiday season. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about Kwanzaa on this Sunday. And so yeah, as we get ready for the holidays, and I was kind of pleased that they even asked. I'm excited about that. We love Kwanzaa here at the Doc Bookshop. And she said, this is what she said to me. She said, I want to celebrate Kwanzaa, but I just don't know what I need to give up. And I tell people all the time, you don't have to give up anything to celebrate Kwanzaa. Like Kwanzaa it stands on its own. It's like a cultural celebration. So it's not like you have to be whatever. Anybody can celebrate, not anybody. Everybody can celebrate Kwanzaa because it's a cultural celebration. So you can be a Christian, you can be a Muslim, you can be whatever you want to be, because Kwanzaa is cultural and it deals with the 7 principles. But anyway, I'll get into all that later. But anyway, we're going to be talking a little bit about Kwanzaa on this Sunday. I'm going to deal with some sewing, and we're going to have a great time with the ladies. So, ladies, please join us for Sister Sunday. I'm excited about that. We got some things planned. It's going to be a fun day. But now our biggie is the Literary Soul Fest. Now the Literary Soul Fest is happening this Saturday. Mark your calendars for the Literary Soul Fest this Saturday. And there it is. Yes, Literary Soul Fest. It's going to be Saturday, November 18th, here at the Doc Bookshop. We're going to be here from 11 to 7. And we're going to, it's going to be all day. And so, but we got a lot of great things planned. So I'm just going to kind of talk through the day. You know, we're going to kick off the Literary Soul Fest with family book time. Okay. Then I'm going to talk through the schedule. Then I'm going to talk about some of the authors that will be there. So we're going to kick off the event with family book time. And so we got a couple of children authors that will be here. We're going to have drumming going on, all that to kick off the event. And then we're going to talk about banned books, why and what's going on with banned books. So that's going to be at 12:30. So, and that's a community conversation. So we're really inviting the community out to kind of have a conversation about what's happening, what's going on with banned books, and what we can do, our role, you know, all that. So we're going to deal with banned books at 12:30. And then at 1:30, we're going to deal with empowerment. We're going to have empowerment sessions. We got some authors coming through, and we're going to talk about being intentional, being successful, and being blessed. We got some authors we got some faith and inspiration authors, as well as some, you know, success, motivation authors, and all that. So all dealing with empowerment at 1:30. And then at 2:30, 7:20, super producer, mark your calendar, because I want you to also join the conversation as we deal with hip hop. We're going to have a community conversation on hip hop impact on the world and celebrating 50 years. And so that's going to be our community conversation at 2:30. So, you know, we invite the community out. Let's talk about that, hip hop's impact, and, you know, some of our great artists. And then at 3:30, we're going to deal with the Readers Roundup. And we got some, because, you know, we love a good story. So we got some fiction authors that's going to be here to talk about some of their books. And then at 4:30, we're going to have a community conversation on some top selling books, like Don't Let Them Bury My Story will be a book that we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss also Michael Harriet's books, Black AF History, this one. And also thank you for putting that book up, super producer, if you can go back to it. We're going to talk about Purple Rising, dealing with the color purple. So, because, you know, that's coming out in December. So we're going to be talking about, go ahead, just have a community book talk on those 3 books. And then we're going to, and then following that, we're going to have a writer's wind down. And so if you're a writer or author, we're going to have a little wind down and with Shawanda Riley, and she's going to give some tips on, you know, getting your books published and all that. So that's the schedule. That's the fullness for the Literary Soul Fest. And so it's going to be a great day. We're going to have a great time. And mark your calendars, plan to come out. And some of the authors that's going to be attending the event, we have Marcine Weatherall. She wrote the book Be Intentional. So she's going to definitely be a part of our empowerment session. And she co-wrote it with TJ. Let's go to the next one. I wonder if that's, yeah, Dr. TJ Jackson Shaw. So they kind of co-wrote this book, and they're going to be talking about their book, Be Intentional. And that is so important. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to hear that conversation. And then we're going to have Renee Overstreet. She's going to be here. She wrote a book called Life Scripts. So we're looking forward to that conversation with Renee. And then Calinthia Isaac, she's going to be here. She got a book called SWOT, SWOT, SWOT Your Life. And she's going to be here as well. So make sure you're here for the empowerment. We got some great authors that's going to be in the house. And then we got some fiction authors coming up as well. Do we have a couple fiction? Let's see who's after that. Yes, Samuel Bell. He wrote this book, Saudi. What is it? Saudi. I can't see it. What is it? Saudi Adventure. I'm laughing because I'm so blind and the screen is like right here. I still can't see it. Saudi Adventure. Now, I don't know. I'm looking forward to hearing more about this book, Saudi Adventure, especially with all that's going on right now. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. And is there any other book? Oh yeah, and we don't have his flyer up, but we will have. Oh, go back to Crystal. Crystal's gonna be part of our family book hour. Crystal is she got a children's book, and she'll be in the house. Crystal Winbury. We're looking forward to her coming and sharing her children's books with us. And also, I don't think we have his slide, but we're going to have Kevin Munford here. He's a fiction author that will be in the house. We will have Denise Montgomery here. She's a fiction author as well. And a few other folk will be here. But anyway, I mean, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful evening. We're going to have a great time. So definitely come. Okay. Make sure you're here. So Literary Soul Fest, go to the website for more information. We got some information dealing with banned books on our website, thedocbookshop.com. And make sure you, check out our website, shop the Doc Bookshop, order your books from us online. And if you're in the DFW area, stop by the store, support the store. And, so anyway, that's the Literary Soul Fest. We're looking forward to it. And what else are we going to talk about? Is anybody in the chat? No one's in the chat? Okay. Someone is in the chat? If you're in the chat, you can click on the link to join if you're in the chat. I'm not sure if anyone's out there who wants to join, because I just kind of sent it out and say, hey, join me. I don't have any confirmed guests on today, but that's okay. If I don't, we'll go. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, okay. Well, these are some of the books. Well, okay. I should have been showing the books that I was talking about the authors, but like this is one of the authors that's going to be at the DFW Literary Soul Fest is Lynn Isaac. Her name is Calinthia. She goes by Lynn. She wrote the book SWOT Your Life. She's going to be there. And then I mentioned Denise. Denise got a new book out dealing with I Want to Go, and she talked about the state fair. So she's going to be here talking about her book. She also wrote the book The Blessing. So we're looking forward to seeing Denise Montgomery. And then Kelsey, she wrote a cute little children's book about Kelsey's Lemonade. She will be here as well. And now this book, this is one of our feature books. The author's not going to be here, but we featured this book because it's dealing with hip hop. It's called Hip Hop Mic Drop, and it's a coloring book and puzzle book. And so this is one of our features book. It's one of our feature book for this weekend because we're having a community conversation dealing with hip hop and celebrating 50 years. Okay, wonderful. Now, wait a minute. Let me put my glasses on. I gotta see because I can see today who's Selena. Selena. Thank you, Selena, because you're joining me for Lynn, right? Selena?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. How are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm good. Thank you so much for tuning in and for joining me on our live where we talk about things happening at the bookstore. And I know Lynn is wasn't able to join us, and so she says Selena will probably would join and kind of talk a little bit about the book. So thank you so much, Selena, for being here. So tell us, now Selena's not the author, Lynn is the author, but you are familiar with the book and the author. So tell us a little bit about Lynn and her book.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Selena Thomas. I'm the assistant to Calinthia Isaac, the author of SWAT Your Life, empowering a nation to maximize people's strengths over and help them overcome their weaknesses and correctly identify the threats that may be working against them and take advantage overall of their opportunities. One thing about this book, when you have somebody close to you, you think you're like, oh, I know him. This book became, I mean, for me, it was like an outer body experience. I wanted to
Really?
literally jump inside the author's head because I was like, whoa, like, how did she do this? How did you pull it out? I literally, as I was reading, I began to imagine myself swatting my life. Like, I went and got a fly swatter, and I was like, it's time. It's time to start swatting your life. Literally, I just started swinging. I grabbed an imaginary fly swatter and I'm like, let me just start swatting. One of the things that really stood out to me were the weaknesses and the threats. Sometimes we don't realize that we are our very own threats in the
Mhm.
way of whatever we may be facing in life. To be a single mom of three children and went through a divorce, something that I felt should have took me out. This book not only just helped me rearrange life and understand that everything you go through isn't to take you out completely. Sometimes you got to clean up right at your doorstep. Sometimes you have to
Amen. Say
sometimes
that
you
again.
sometimes you literally have to dig deep. And as I was reading,
Yes.
the more I read the weaknesses and the threats, I was like, wow. I literally called her and I said, I just want you to know I'm like swatting my life personally right now. I got an imaginary fly swatter and it's going down. Like, I started telling everybody, please go swat your life. Go get you a fly swatter from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever, and start swatting because it got that personal for me. Because a lot of times it's so easy to point the finger. It's so easy to feel like, oh, I am where I am because of somebody else. But the truth is, we be in our own way. And if I can just share a little bit of my testimony, I was so used
Mhm.
to starting something, but then not completing it because of, life happening. As they say, life be
Mm.
life. You know,
Life be yeah, life be lifing. You right
it just
about that.
straight be lifing. And for me, I had got in a habit of where I'm just like, okay, this going on, time for me to just back out. But a year ago, I ended up going to school and I lost everything that anybody could imagine losing. I legit mean everything. But I didn't quit. I kept going because my focus was a career. That was the focus. And what I went to school for, it wasn't just going to put me in a position to keep working just a normal old job. It gave me a career. So it taught me that despite what comes up, if you continue to hold on and just keep going, keep pressing no matter what comes your way, the end result will be great. So then when you tie in the book, Swatch Your Life, it's like, you know, it
Well,
just hit.
it's so awesome to hear your testimony and how you were so blessed by this book. I'm looking forward to her conversation on this Saturday. Then we're going to have a great time
It's
So you're
definitely going to be amazing. She is a
Selena, it is
author.
so interesting to
welcome,
translate that.
Danya.
Oh, hey, Donna.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have Danya join me on today. We've been missing you. So thank you for joining in.
Yeah, I don't know if my camera's got me, but I'll try to fix my camera.
Yeah, so I'm excited now. Selena, are you going to be here on Saturday with Lynn?
Yes, ma'am, I will be there.
Okay, wonderful. And so I guess we're gonna delve more into the book on Saturday. But the fact that you just share your testimony alone speaks volumes for this book. Okay,
Yes, yes, yes.
so
I'm
I am.
excited because I've seen that it translates into personal life because a SWOT analysis is usually used on a corporate landscape. And so I think this is ingenious of her to translate it to a personal endeavor in the community, in the culture. I think that is so valuable because we see it so much on a corporate landscape. So I am so
Yes,
excited
yes.
about this.
What Lynn has done was brought this home for the people,
Right.
and so I'm excited about this book. She's a beautiful spirit. That's why I'm so excited about her joining our Soul Fest as well. And I look forward to meeting you on this Saturday, Selena.
Yes, ma'am. I look forward to meeting you as well. She's an amazing author and she's just an amazing person in general. And when she did this book, and I told her, I said, the exciting part about it is everybody of every age can relate to it, can get
Oh,
something.
yes.
And that's what did it for me, because we even had a chance to get some responses back from teenagers. And it was just like, it
Oh
was
yeah.
going. So it's exciting. I look forward to meeting everybody and just connecting on Saturday. It's great. If you haven't started yet, start swatting, because I
Start
promise
swatting. Get your fly swatter.
to start swatting.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Selena. And we appreciate you taking time out and talking to us a little bit about this book. And we look forward to meeting you this Saturday at the DFW Literary Soul Fest. So
Yes, ma'am.
thank you, thank you, thank you. And do we have any other authors out there as well? Y'all mark your calendars for this Saturday. We could. Oh, Crystal, how are you, Crystal? Thank you so
Hello,
much for
I'm great. Thank you.
wonderful, and thank you for joining and tuning in to uh to our live. I keep saying Danya. Hold on. I want to see Crystal. Where put Chris? Okay, there she is. Okay, Crystal, we're so excited that you're here with us on this evening. Thank you so much for
You're
joining in.
welcome.
So tell us a little bit what we can expect on this Saturday, because you're part of our family book time, because you got these wonderful children books that you have. So talk to us a little bit about your books and what we can expect on this Saturday.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I am Crystal Wembry, the children's book author of Alpha Scripts, the ABCs of the Bible, and the 1, 2, 3s of the Bible. And it's pretty much it's a legacy that I wanted to leave and pass on to my own children. So this idea, this writing that I did, was birthed out of a need that I had, and I realized when I was finished with what I wanted, when I had this blueprint of what I wanted to teach my own daughter, I was like, wow, this can actually be a book. I should do this for the world. And that's when I really realized, when I look back at it, I was like, I just felt like the Lord used me to equip our youth at a young age. I really believe that it's important that from the age when we're teaching them ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, we need to be teaching them morals, values, self-love, self-respect, and how to respect others. You look at
Yes,
these kids these
yes.
days, and this was a good. My oldest daughter is 22, so I'm like, this book is even more so important in these days, with social media and more the pressures that children, well, kids, our babies, our future generations need. From the beginning, I always felt like they need that the fundamentals of, I say it's biblical, but I also feel like it's building character from within at a young age. So, the typical alphabet book from A to Z will stand for an object, like A will be for apple. Well, my book stands for Abraham. He's the father of many nations, believer,
Okay,
you know.
wonderful.
Yeah, B is for believer, C is for child of God. And it goes on all the way to Z. So they're already learning biblical principles at the age of 3 and 4. And Another twist that's probably most people's favorite is I incorporate hand sign language, A, B, C, D, E, F. So you'll see the illustrations are phenomenal. They're bold, bright, captivating to keep the child's attention, and you have them interacting by doing A and B and C for each page. The child on each page, whatever letter it's represented, they're holding up the sign, the letter sign.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's
Oh, so you
fun,
know sign language and all. So
yeah, exactly.
oh, wonderful.
Even and fun fact, most people don't know that even numbers. There's sign for numbers. We just go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's number sign, and so I was able to incorporate that into my here's it have the side 1, 2, 3 for the
Oh,
Bible.
I'm looking forward to
Mhm.
that.
Yes, and then I have the ABCs of the Bible.
Wonderful.
So they both go hand in hand. And it's a series that I'm very proud of. And it's a legacy that not only I'm leaving to this world, but something that I really wanted to instill in my children. I remember when I have a younger brother, we're 13 years apart. And I have a sister, but we went to public school. But it's funny, for whatever reason, my mom decided to put my brother in private school, Christian private school. And I remember one day he came home knowing like, A, all has sinned, fall short to the glory of God. B, believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and shall be saved. All the way to Z. And I'm like, what? My little brother can quote scripture? I was so impressed by that. And I thought that was the coolest thing. So I would say that is part of my inspiration for adding that layer in the children's book.
Oh, wonderful. That's exciting. And thank you so much for just incorporating those Christian values with just learning your ABCs and 1, 2, 3. So we look forward to that. Thank you so much, Crystal, for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to participating. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, sis. Thank you so much.
All right. Good night.
Wonderful. So we got some great authors that's going to be joining us on this Saturday. So mark your calendars, plan to be there. I'm excited. It's something for everybody, all ages. So mark your calendars, plan to attend the Literary Soul Fest. Go to our website, learn more information about it at thedocbookshop.com. And Danya, I'm so glad you're here with us on today. Did you have any? Hey, Phaedra. Phaedra's out there. Hey, Brittany. Thank you all for joining and tuning in. I appreciate you all. Danya, do you have anything that you would like to share?
No, I'm just looking forward to the Literary Soul Fest. There's a lot of work that's been put into it. And the Literary Soul Fest is something that we do every year. I'm sure you mentioned it. I'm sorry I got on a little bit late. But, one thing we take hold at the core of the Literary Soul Fest is why we created it. And that was because 2 forms of literacy was outlawed, and that is the mastery of the drum and the mastery of the letters. So we celebrate the triumph of literacy and reading and books, all of that during the Literary Soul Fest. So it's very deep for us in terms of celebrating literacy and the literary arts. Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's very deep for us, and so I'm just excited about really sharing and talking about books, because we have, as African Americans, we have come a long way in terms of just literary works and contemporary works. Everything is so tremendous right now. So this is the one time a year where we really hone in on literary arts. We
Yes.
really hone in on it,
Yes, and also what I like about the Literary Soul Fest, we do this every year. Is November is Family Literacy Month, and not only do we focus on the families and book sharing, but we also deal a lot with some community concerns as well during the Soul Fest. We bring in the community with our conversations and with our panels, and so we're going to have a great time on Saturday. And in fact,
Donna, I do want to add that we are, and this is like real time information, that there was some news that came about today, which was some kind of amazing news. They had, let me pull it up. I can read it better than I can try to remember it. Where's that at? 1917, there was a conviction of 110 Buffalo soldiers. And they just announced that today that they were overturning that conviction after they hung at least 19 of them. And so we're going to add a conversation to that for the Literary Soul Fest. We got a guest speaker that's going to come and kind of talk about this, but this is news that just came up today. There's videos about this. This is it's so important. I don't think we see the importance of what the Army just did. Like, we have to ask ourselves why now, and then, educate ourselves on this incident, because this is huge. This is a huge, especially in the face of what's going on in the world today. So what was the significance that triggered this? It's the Army overturns conviction of 110 Black soldiers in 1917 Houston riot. And so we're going to talk.
And we have a pretty packed day that day, so we're going to definitely squeeze that in, but we may have to do something separate on that as well, because we don't want to. We got to give enough time for that and just really give it. I think that's too.
It's going to be ongoing conversation, but
Yeah.
That the community came up, and this is that time of year, where we want to, make those important things, bring them to the forefront.
Yes,
These are the things that we've
definitely.
written about. A lot of people has written about, and voices were suppressed at that particular time. And this is what we highlight. This is who we are when it comes to the Literary Soul Fest.
Right. So yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that as well, and we probably can just kind of squeeze all that in. We will squeeze all that in. We got a couple of things coming up on that day. I think, we don't know. We could probably do it kind of right before we go into the hip hop celebration. We need to deal with that. So we can say probably at maybe 2:00 or so. Just tune in, go to our website. We'll get the details on exactly when we're going to deal with it, but we will definitely, because that just came down the pipe, and so we're going to definitely add that to our community conversations. And we definitely want to deal with that one. And lastly, because we're getting at the end of our hours, and so again, I want to thank everyone for taking time in their schedule to join us, and we hope that we see you this Saturday at the DFW Literary Soul Fest. We're going to have a great time. In fact, Diane, now that I'm looking at it, I think right after we're done with our family book time and we talk about a little bit about our book bans, I think we need to go right into it right there. So I don't know. We'll talk more about it, but I think it kind of fit in with all that's going on. Yeah, so we'll definitely.
I don't know. I think Denise was trying to chime in, but I don't know.
Denise is here with us.
She was trying to chime in. I'm letting her know.
Okay, well, we're about to close out. What we're going to do, is that we're going to bring in. I actually asked my super producer, 720, because I wasn't really sure about how this night was going to go. So thank you, Selena. I'm looking forward to Saturday too. Super producer, if you got a chance, I want you to come, because I really want us to deal with the hip hop impact on the world, because it is the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and so I want us to kind of talk briefly about that. And if there's no one else out there, is there anyone else out there? Okay, well, I'm going to scoot over, because y'all, I want to bring, because I figure who else would be good to talk about hip hop, and why not our in-house DJ 720X. I'm bringing him on eventually.
It is Hip Hop History Month too. Did you say that?
No, I didn't. Thank you for bringing that to the forefront. Yes. Did y'all know that November is Hip Hop History Month? So
can I read a little bit on that, Donna, just to make it clear for everyone in terms of the law?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead. In 2021, Congress declared November as National Hip Hop History Month, recognizing and celebrating the profound influence that hip hop has had on American culture. And it is true, hip hop has an influence across the world. This historic declaration was made through the efforts of Congresswoman Maxine Waters and Congressman Jamal Bowman under the leadership of Senator Chuck Schumer. Hip hop more than just is it's just more than a genre. We understand that it has become a cultural movement that has shaped generations and provided a voice to the marginalized. Our event, this weekend will honor the legends and the culture of hip hop at the Literary Soul Fest. So that's another reason if you guys can bring your friends, bring your family, come out and support this event. It's power packed with information, and it's that time of year that we, focus on everything that's literary. You have to build your own. The way everything is going on now, you have to build your own library. You have to build your own literary empire. And it's probably going to start for many of us at a Literary Soul Fest or at some of these events.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Danya. We appreciate you. Danya is our historian, honey. She will find the documents. So thank you. Thank you for doing your due diligence on the research. Yes, November is Hip Hop History Month. Did you know that, 720? You didn't know that. Oh, stop. Did you really know that?
We won't talk about who really does a lot during November. I guess we need to say it. They have been the Zulu Nation. I'll just let it go and leave it at that.
Okay. Well, I brought on our super producer 720 because he's also a DJ and he's been DJing for years, and so he knows hip hop. And so I wanted to hear from you, someone who has a music background, your thoughts on hip hop impact on the world. And let's just start from there. What is your thoughts on that?
Well, first, I think it had the impact on the world is it helped us be able to tell our story.
Yes.
So that's the first part.
Because there were some true storytellers.
True storytellers. So if you gotta think about it, before that, we had outlets to be able to do like the R&B and kind of sing our problems into the songs. We never really just had songs that just flat out just addressed it, no holds barred, right?
Right.
So
sometimes maybe wonder how to keep from going like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, so, right. Those are bars, right?
Those are bars.
Right. Okay. And hip hop is okay. So you have what's the 6 bars? Is it?
No.
Is it formula?
It's different formulas because it's different formulas, and that's the good thing about hip hop is it could be different.
Okay.
It can be different and it can be expressed differently. Like one person might rap really fast and say a whole lot of words.
Oh,
right?
you just remind. I'm going to ask JD to come and be a part of hip hop because JD from Como, Aggravated Foe. Yes, he's hip hop, but he spits very, very fast, very, very fast.
Yeah, and see, I could dig the ones that spit fast, that go fast. But to me, it's a matter of are you making an impact? Like the Chuck D's, that's impact. Every song, you're gonna learn something out of the song.
Chuck D, KRS-One, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And so just speaking of, you already threw out a couple names. So who else comes to mind when you think of hip hop? What?
Man, it's so many different people that you can mention. You got all the Run DMCs, but just like that, you got the Mr. Pookie and Mr. Lucci from Dallas. You got everybody. You got the Tech Nines. You got the Immortal Techniques. It's a lot of different people out there. You got Cyrox.
Yeah, but okay, and it's so you're saying then it's too hard to narrow down and say, okay, these are my favorite ones, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So if you say favorite would have to be a favorite is different. To me, I can listen to DJ. I can listen to certain things that's cool with me, but it may not be how the most famous.
Right. But I'm talking about for you, like who is your favorite hip hop artist?
Chuck D.
Chuck D, a Public Enemy.
Chuck D, a Public Enemy. Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy. Okay.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. Tech Nine. Kansas City. Yeah, Tech Nine. Tupac,
of course.
and and it's gonna be a surprising one. Is Cyrock, the MC.
I'm not familiar with Cyrock.
Cyrock, the MC.
Okay, I'm gonna go look up
She's
Cyrock.
a spitter. Her and Soul Messiah, they make good music. Good music. Good music.
So Cyrock is a she?
She's a
Wait a minute. I may know. Wait a minute. East
Yeah.
Coast?
SAROC. What is she? I think she's out of Baltimore or somewhere out of there.
I'm
Unless
gonna
she's-
I'm gonna go look her up.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you mentioned it, I have heard of Cyrock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and then plus
Okay.
two, when you talking about hip hop, we just talking about the MCs. So hip hop is more than that. You got the DJ, right? Got the Terminator X's, the ones who just speak with their hand. They're not on the mic all the time. Or you got the Kid Capri who got the mic and just, you got those.
It's a lot to it.
It's a lot to it, right? And then
Mhm.
also too, it's a learning tool. Because I haven't seen this with my nephew. Now you got the little nursery rhymes, but they're doing it to hip hop songs.
Right. They doing commercials to
They
hip hop.
commercial everything. Everything is
Everything is
hip-hop.
hip hop.
They
No,
doing-
think about it.
The Country Music Awards is now hip hop. They got
hip hop country music.
yeah. So and that's kind of my thing with it. Is I've seen it
It has
change.
literally impacted the world, and
Mhm.
the impact of it is incredible.
Yeah, and the impact is worldwide because I could play a certain song. Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. Everybody just go crazy.
That's the jam.
Everybody go
That's the
crazy,
jam.
right? So, it's different, and I've seen it change. I've seen it change from where we as DJs had to go out and purchase the albums themselves. So your music had to be good for me to spend $15-$20.
Oh, now everything is streamed,
Now
What?
it's streamed. Now it's streamed. So now,
and everybody could think they're a DJ because you could have a playlist.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's different though because you still got to be So
But even if they're in that playlist, now I don't have to be picky about what I'm playing. You just give me 100 songs and I just mix some 100 songs together. Back then, I would go listen to your song. We would actually go to the record shops and listen to the music over and over before we bought it. Oh, that's gonna be great at the club, and we would take it with us.
wow.
Yeah, and there was
So-
a difference.
Yeah, so you know what? So I'm looking forward to the hip hop conversation, just to hear from people like yourself, because y'all 720 is gonna be on the panel. We got a few other locals that will be here on the panel, so it's gonna be a great conversation. And also Sister Katina. Yes, Donna Cyrock was here this summer. She was. I didn't know that. But okay, and Sister Katina's gonna be here to talk about the women of hip hop. There's
Oh.
and the impact, and all that. So
MC Light, come on now. You
so
got
yeah,
MC
so
Light,
it's a lot. And
Rod
so
Digger,
it's gonna be a very interesting conversation because and we've been honestly, this whole year we've been dealing with hip hop and kind of shouting out, but we really want to dig down and celebrate it because it's our music.
It's our music, yeah.
It's
Look,
our
and
music.
look, let me
It's
tell
just
you,
what we do.
I'm gonna share something too with me. For a while, and it's just for me as just an artist and do what I do. When we were coming up, we were kind of taught that after a certain age, you were supposed to let it go. You're too old to be doing this stuff, right? And I started thinking about it, like all the country singers, they making new songs at 60, 70 years old. Why can't we get out there and make songs?
And don't trip. I mean, if Ariel wants to make a song, I will buy it and listen to it.
I bet she would. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she'd be like, ain't you supposed to be working the
Right.
counter today? Nah.
Okay. He could make. I would love for LL to come out with a new song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day,
Okay.
Money Love now. You about Money Love out there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of them. So it's gonna be a great conversation. We're gonna have so much fun talking about
Yeah.
hip hop.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's gonna be you, JD, because Sister Katina, and I'm gonna get a few others. We're gonna have a great time.
even Milli Vanilli, it's hip hop. People
Milli Vanilli was hip hop.
they was rapping their little stuff over there too.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, we're
The
gonna
beat,
see.
just the beat alone, So you gotta remember, it's the parts to it. It ain't just a song. It's the beat too.
Okay.
All
Okay,
that,
yeah,
all
okay.
that matters.
See, we're not gonna get in
Okay.
depth. We're just doing a little shout out
Alright.
about our conversation about hip hop. So come Saturday, this is so true that the country singer that is right. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna talk more about the impact of hip hop on Saturday. We could go in all sorts of directions. So I gotta put some order to it because I can see
Yeah.
right now that because
Right.
hip hop is literally worldwide and there's so
Yeah.
many facets to it. We gotta figure out how we're gonna have
Yeah.
this conversation. But anyway, so I'm gonna work on my questions to ask
Mhm.
y'all to make sure we flow.
Yeah. What's your favorite international artist?
Hip hop?
Yeah.
I don't know. International.
Yeah.
Well, hip hop is technically international, so I could say Salt and Pepper because they international.
No, it's in fact from groups from other countries. There's a group called Mind, Body, and Soul out of France. It's a rap group out of France, Mind, Body, and Soul. They have some really good music.
You
And
know
it's
what? Be
conscious and it's
prepared
conscious
be
music.
prepared to play some of that stuff on Saturday. Y'all, okay, so we're gonna have fun. All right, so please, everyone, like, follow, share. Thank you. And Denise, are you still on? Hello, glad to be here. Denise, if you all click the link and join us so we can quickly shout you out. I don't know. Okay. So maybe okay. Well, anyway, we have had a great show today. Again, mark your calendars. We hope to see you at the Literary Soul Fest this Saturday at the Doc Book. Oh, Denise, you still here? Okay. Did you click the link?
Right in the chat.
Because Denise is in the chat box. If you click that link, our producer will bring you up. And there she is. Wait a minute, I see her. She's yep. Add to the conversation. Got it.
You?
Okay, wonderful. There you are.
Yes.
How are you?
So how's it?
my dear?
Is this? Is it okay?
Hold on. Let's figure out that.
You have a browser open.
Oh, Denise,
Okay.
you got a browser open?
I think I do. Hang on,
Yeah,
I actually have two open.
Yeah, close one of them out. You just need one.
Right, because you're already on YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute. You
Wrong
closed
one.
out the wrong one. Denise, you closed out the wrong one.
Come back, Denise. Come back.
We got you.
Okay, y'all, we're going to give Denise a few minutes because we don't want to miss her because she's taking time to join us tonight. So
Okay, guys, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Okay, there you are. Okay, I still got the echo, but we're going to flow with it.
Yeah, I'm sorry because I probably can't figure out something. But yes, I'm still here. Glad to see everybody.
You're
Okay, glad to see you.
So look across the top where you see a tab. Do you see your YouTube open?
Okay, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that should be better.
And I need to cut this.
That should be better. It sounds better, I think. Yeah, you got.
I'm not gonna hold you guys up, but
Okay, and that's okay. Just real quick.
Just real quick, shout out your books.
hi,
You got your book?
Denise Montgomery.
We have had a great show today. Again, mark your calendars. We hope to see you at the Literary Soul Fest this Saturday at the Doc Book. Oh, Denise, you still here?
I'm still here.
Okay, did you click the link?
You're playing something in the background.
Because Denise is in the chat box. If you click that link, our producer will bring you up. Okay. Okay, we just had a few technical difficulties. That's okay. Y'all come out Saturday and meet Denise Montgomery. She's an awesome author. She will be here. She wrote several books. So I do have one of her books here. Actually, I got two of her books. She got The Blessing, and she has I Want to Go. So
Oh,
definitely,
I wish she'd come back to talk about the blessing. I really wish she would come back and talk
well,
about
you
the
know what? She's going to be here Saturday to talk about the blessing because we actually are out of time. So, y'all, mark your calendars. Come see Denise. I don't want you to miss her. She's awesome. She will be part of our, we're going to call it the Readers Roundup at 3:30 because we love a good story. So she's going to be a part of that segment. 3:30, come and meet Denise Montgomery. She's beautiful. In fact, she have done her books into plays. Okay, she did a play here at the bookshop, and it was thebomb.com. Okay, she had a set. She had it. That's a bad girl right there. So come meet her this Saturday. We're about to head out. Thank you, super producer, for joining me to deal with hip hop. Okay, because we're going to have a conversation on this Saturday about hip hop. It's gonna be a lot going on. Go to our website, check it out, thedocbookshop.com, and that's gonna be one of our featured books at the event. Okay, and we'll see you this Saturday. Live, love, and read.